Hello everyone, this is Brian the Duke, and I'd like to share an idea I thought of for a new browser called Surfer. Now, just to give you a heads up, I do not create my own software, nor do I have that knowledge, but this is an example video of what I would like my browser to look like. Now, we have browsers for speed, browsers for customization, browsers for simplicity, but we don't yet have one on organization. And I feel that's very important for anyone who surfs the web to be organized. Organize their bookmarks, organize their history. And something else that I wanted to incorporate in my browser idea is to follow the older design methods. I liked the way design looked back in 2010 actually, and around 2013 I felt the icons started looking a little more flat and kind of got more plain. And so what I'm doing in my browser, I'm trying to go in between flat and complex. So let's see how it works. If you think it worked out, or if you think, I don't know if it really works for me. So let's take a look at what I've been working on for a while. This browser is called Surfer. So this is what the program looks like when you first launch it. Now, obviously, I didn't create the background or these icons here. I got the background from a copyright-free website. So let me hide the background for right now. So let's go over the interface, and I'll show you what these are over here in just a minute. So click on the star icon to add your bookmarks, like any browser does, or click on this book icon so you convert the page into a reader-friendly view. And here you search anything from Diver. Diver is supposedly what the main search engine that you use instead of Google. I wanted to have everything be surfer themed, diver, splash style. So zoom in here. This would bring up your sidebar and close it. And this is your splash style. So here you have a recently viewed websites and suggestions based off of the website you were on. And these are different tabs. Right now you're in the home tab. You can also go to news or calendar / to do notes and to do lists. Okay, but now let's get into the sidebar. So so this toggles your sidebar on and off. But let's say you click on this bookmarks icon. So then this would pop up, and you have favorites under bookmarks. And favorites is not to confuse with regular bookmarks. Favorites are your favorite bookmarks. It's kind of like the bookmarks you would have on your Bookmarks Toolbar. And I wanted to have the icons, just be a little different. Just have a white inner stroke rather than just have them be completely flat. And then down here you have options, and then you have manager. So what do I mean by manager? Well, the bookmarks, history, downloads, extensions, and settings, these are all just shortcut views. The manager will take you to the full manager, like the full bookmarks manager, full history manager. You'll have full control over your bookmarks, history, or whatever it is you want. Because here you can't import your bookmarks just right here. This is just a shortcut view, so you'd have to be under manager to have full access to your bookmarks. And then clicking here for options, you have additional options like add a favorite, add a folder, and by default your bookmarks are viewed as icons. You can also view it as thumbnails or page previews. And if you do either of those options, you have additional options down here, like what size you want them to be. Because something that I'd like to have my bookmarks as actual thumbnails. I feel that would work a lot better, kind of like um, as you see here. And then you also have a folder tree or folder navigator. So folder tree, um, that's what you're looking at right now. So you collapse and expand your different folders, whereas the folder navigator, you click on the folder and then you go to the folder, and then there's a back button, and that's how that would work. Okay, now with Surfer, there is no Bookmarks Toolbar because I feel that creates too much clutter. So instead, I came up with an idea called the favorite spin. So when you click on this button, this is your favorite spin. I was originally going to have this pop up. So and then you click on a bookmark and then you go to that bookmark. But then I thought, no, you know what? This doesn't really look too user friendly, because what if you have a dozen of bookmarks? Then you have to scroll down in this tiny window. So I came up with this idea instead. Something similar to Launchpad, but with bookmarks instead. And if you click and drag two bookmarks together, then you create a folder like this right here. And then this gear icon will give you additional options. You know, open the bookmark in the same tab or a different tab, view as icons, thumbnails, kind of like what I showed earlier. And you can also have grid view or list view. So I want to make sure that I have a lot of customization. You need to be organized. It's very important. All right, now let's take a look at this menu here. So when you click on the menu, this pops up. And now these are the managers I was showing you earlier. All the managers are in one place. And so on the sidebar, those are just shortcuts. If you want to get to the actual manager, then you would have to click on this manager button, or click on the manager here. So this is where you would have full control over everything. And this is what I was originally going to have the menu look like, but I decided I don't like how the icons look flat. I'm just not a fan of flat design. So let's say you go to the history manager. So then this is the screen that'll pop up. So this is the history manager. And this is where you have full control over your history now. So if you want to import history, click here. Or you want to clear all your history, click here. And then click on this gear icon for additional options. View as icons, thumbnails, the same as before. But you can also choose whether or not you want to show the page preview or if you want to export history. Now, what do I mean by show page preview? This is the page preview. An idea I thought of is hover your mouse over one of the pages and then you'll get a page preview of it. Because when I'm going through history, I may not remember what that page was called, but I'll remember what it looked like. So I thought, hey, let's incorporate that into Surfer as well. So this is an idea I thought of for a web browser. And then this is just the logo I came up with, Surfer. So this is an idea I thought of. Let me know what you guys think of this. If you like it, give this video a like, and I'll talk to you later.